From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And we're off in Detroit. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
1st and 10 from the 43. Running right, here's Mason. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll give it to Mason. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They turn to Mason on 3rd down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This is Mason on 2nd down. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Reichert connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. One pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ready, break.
First down from the 41.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Gets him on the in route. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Trouble.
Again, it's Gibbs. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Hut.
Throwing from the gun here. That one's complete, right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's completed right side. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Gone just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Set, ready.
He's going to throw it again. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Gets him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Drop play here, it's Mason. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. They'll air it out on 3rd. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He takes it at the 4. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The Lions and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. First down, play action. Headed out right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Here's the snap on 4th. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 1st and 10 from the 32. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Cut out left. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Set, red, set.
Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Blue, ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Blaster, 6. Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Okay,
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a
Here
yard.
we go, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
We're going for this. That's complete to Sloan. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Setting up to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
Okay, ready.
And the Lions have a first down.
Ready, ready, set.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Just about a yard short. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Still sticking with the passing game. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Another throw here on second down. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be drugged down, it looks like, at that 37-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. We've set it down from the 37.
Down. Set. Hut.
On first down, it's Gibbs. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Audio Bukarike making that stop. Offense in the hurry-up now.
Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Let's go, hurry up.
Hut.
Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And this is George Pickens. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He'll take it into the end zone, the 100th touchdown of his career. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles up by a touchdown, 21-14 the halftime score. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out.
Ready?
They go play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Here we go.
Airing it out on first down. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey.
Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
They'll go play action. Escapes the pocket. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for his back, Jahmyr Gibbs there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's go, set.
3rd and long for him here. That one's into the hands of Teslam. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Down, hut, hut.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 18. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Get to Mason running right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Fly through. Ready, hut, hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Into traffic, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when the QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Ready, set, hut.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Hut.
Back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game It is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Throw left side, brought in by Hockenson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Lions ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Down. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Coming right is Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Lions football, and Brock, they have got to be happy about the great lead they've built. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Hut, hut.
Another one for Gibbs. Here he goes again. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
22 nil. Blitz. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep running away with this. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Now he takes it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Mason gets it from the gun. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Here we go, set.
And motion the slot man right. Running once more with Mason. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. McCarthy throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down. McCarthy looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings will trail by 25. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
Okay, ready?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Down. Ted Black.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here, set.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
60 red. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the fourth. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Man in motion out of the slot. Now it's McCarthy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Half the 60.
Now McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he takes it down to the 33. So it's one for the win column for the Lions.